Hi all, welcome back to this channel, Crystal DIY. So in today's episode, I'll be teaching you how to make a dishwash, a souvenir, and a hand wash, right? That is what we are going to learn. A transparent one at that. Do you see how beautiful this soap looks? Right? This is what you are going to learn in this video. And at this point, I am test running this liquid soap and I want to check if it can clean grease very well, and it cleaned it perfectly well. This is red oil, and you see how my hand is foaming, how it cleaned it very well. This is what you are going to learn in this video. Without wasting much of your time, subscribe to this channel, share this video to people to learn what you are learning. A lot of people doesn't know about this channel, and you need to share this video for them to know about it. Like this video, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe for you to get notification whenever I drop videos like this. The first ingredients that I'm using for this is SLS, right? SLS is a foaming booster. It cleans dirt and all that. So we are going to measure it. I'm going to leave the measurement at the screen, right? The measurement will be at the screen, so look at the screen very well. Use this recipe and you will come up with a very nice transparent liquid soap for your souvenir. This is cheaper and easy to make. Use water to dissolve this SLS. The total water I used for this production was 3 liters, right? The total water I used was 3 liters. So I use 1 liter for my SLS dissolve and use the remaining for the other part, right? But the total water that entered this particular recipe is 3 liters, right? So after turning it, you keep it aside. You can as well use hot water if you want your SLS to dissolve very fast, but as long as you add it water, it will dissolve. And this is me measuring out my texapon, and the quantity of texapon that I use was 200 gram, right? Was 200 gram. So it was 200 grams, right? So I'm going to put it in another bowl, right? This is very easy for you to make, right? This is very easy for you to make. If you've watched this video up to this point, subscribe to this channel. It's a way of encouraging me to do more educative videos like this, right? So after pouring it in, we are going to introduce the next ingredients, which is salt. So I'm going to measure out 50 grams of salt, right? And what I'm going to use this salt is to use it to dissolve my texapon, right? Texapon is usually very hard to dissolve, so I'm going to use this salt to dissolve texapon, right? It's 50 grams that I use, right? You pour it inside, and this also salt is also act as a thickener, right? Salt is a thickener, right? Then texapon is a surfactant. I'm going to pour it inside, do you see? And I'm going to turn it and add water little by little, right? And I will make sure that I mix everything, right? I will be mixing it and add water little by little. Do you see what I am doing? Do you see what I am doing? I will turn it very well. Without the salt that I added in this texapon, it will be very difficult for me to melt, for me to dissolve this texapon, right? That is why I always recommend either you use salt or you use sulfate. They are doing the same thing in this production. Is either you use salt or you use sulfate. Sodium chloride is a kind of salt, but the one I use here is a table salt, normal salt that we use in our kitchen, right? Is something you have in your kitchen. So once you go to market, just tell them that you want SLS and texapon, then come back and use the salt you have in your home for this production. I'll be adding it to a little water, small, and you see how it's thickening. And I'll also add up water to make sure that everything dissolve very well. And the next stage that we are going to enter is adding our SLS, our already dissolved SLS, inside the mixture of texapon and the salt that we mix, right? I'm going to add it. So the salt there will react or now taking these whole ingredients, and it will be so transparent and so fine. You see how beautiful this look. I added little by little and monitor it. So I'm going to add all of them, right, and monitor it and turn it very, very well. So should in case after making this and you did not get the consistency you like the viscosity, the thickness wasn't as you like it, you can as well get a little, don't add it much, just get a little salt, dissolve it in a little water and pour inside, right? It will thicken it up a bit, right? So that is all you need for this production. This can serve as a souvenir, hand wash, dish wash. I can remember, let me tell you a story. This video, I've made this video in this channel. This is not the first time I'm making this video in this channel, right? I've made this video, and this first video that I made, I posted it, and one of my friends that usually buy liquid soap from me, and she watched that video, she was like, I can make this. She went to market and bought it, and she made it for her family. That is how I lost one customer like that, right? So this is me telling you, you can use this as a souvenir, you can use it at dishwash, you can use it for family, and you can use it for business, and your soap will have that quality look like the one you see in the market. It will meet up to the standard, the one you see in the market. And don't forget, we still hold class for laundry soap. If you want to make laundry soap, tablet soap as a professional, skincare, bathing soap, we have the class. I'm going to drop my number at the screen so you can contact me for any of this training, personal training, private training. Will hold your hand till you're perfect. We also sell soap making cutter, right? We use it for cutting soap. This particular recipe, you will make it and sell. So if you're going to sell this, if you're going to make this, just make it and come to my DM, my WhatsApp, and drop and tell me you've made it. I want you to see what you have made this December. You can make it. People that are having wedding, people that are doing wedding, you can make it and supply to them. Customize it very well with this particular recipe, and you will cash out. You can make and sell. You can make it for family use. You can also make for souvenir, people that are doing wedding. Some of you have relatives that are doing wedding this festive period. Tell them, I want to make this liquid soap for you, for your souvenir. Tell them, at least tell them. They will tell you, okay, I want 100 pieces and 200 pieces. Just come here, use this recipe, make it. Go to market and buy those rubbers for it, right? Then, if you still want to get contact of people that you can get these things from, come to my DM also, but my WhatsApp. I will give you contact of people you can buy all this plastic from, and also the materials. Do you see how transparent and how beautiful it is? This is after leaving it for 24 hours. The foam cleared, and do you see how beautiful and how glossy and how fine this look? Please drop my thank you in the comment section, right? Tell me thank you in the comment section. Do you see how beautiful it looks? So at this particular time, do you see it? So at this particular time, I'm adding my preservative and glycerin. Glycerin will help to moisturize the hand, right? Just add 10 mils or 5 mils of glycerin to this production, and also add your preservative, and then add color. Always add your color when your soap is cleared, right? Add your color when your soap is cleared. This is glycerin. I want to add my glycerin. Add your preservative. Add your perfume at this particular time. Anything, add perfume. Add any perfume, glycerin, and your preservative at this particular time. But you can add preservative before you cover it, like, right after incorporating your SLS, you can add your preservative, but I didn't add it then. This was when I added my preservative. But allow your soap to clear just like this one before you add your water soluble color. So do you see how beautiful and how fine it is? If you haven't subscribed to this channel, subscribe. Do you see how transparent and how fine this soap looks? Thank you for subscribing, and see you in my next video. Share this video. I love you. Bye.